Take two. You only get 3 minutes for TikTok videos. Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our value system, about how that is formed in childhood, about how it's formed by relationships. You believe what you're told. I grew up in a dysfunctional family, a broken family. Mum and dad got divorced. Taken away from my family. Grew up confused as a teenager, got into a violent, abusive relationship. And the things that I was told, I started to believe about myself. So we do believe, if we're told enough, we start to believe what we're told. But I want to challenge that a little bit in our mindsets, and I need to keep to the time. So what I quite often do with anyone that comes for counselling is coming because there's some intrinsic value system within them that's not great, and they're feeling anxious, they're feeling depressed, they don't know why, they feel guilty, they feel shame, so their value is in their boots, they feel not good enough. So one of the exercises I like to do is a £20 note exercise. I don't always have cash, but today I do. If I don't have cash, I draw a £20 note, and it is the worst standard of drawing you'll ever have seen. So what I do is I ask my client, what is this? So they will say, it's a £20 note. And I will say, yep, and what's it worth? They will look at me and they will go, £20, and I'll go, yeah. So I say to them, right, if I crush that into a tight ball in my hand, hold it, then open it. You can get your client to do this, by the way. And then I say, okay, now what is it? They say it's a £20 note. And I'll say, what's it worth? And they say £20. And I'm like, okay. So then I say, okay, I'm going to put my foot on it. So I put it on the floor. I've got bare feet. I have been in the shower, but I'm going to rub my foot on it. They've got shoes on generally. I pick it up and I say, okay, now what is it? They'll say it's a £20 note. And I say, okay, what's it worth? And they will say £20. And they're looking at me like, what? And then I look at them. So this hasn't changed its value because it's been screwed up and it's been walked over. And they get a light bulb moment often, and they'll say, oh my goodness, it doesn't matter what we've been through. We're not like the stock exchange. We don't go up and down in value according to what we believe, according to how people treat us. So let me encourage you that your value, no matter what you've been through, stays the same. No one can take that from you. So tap into that and believe that. And hopefully we're going to improve more on all of these little mini chats about that. So the £20 note, your value is intact. No one has ever taken that from you. Thank you for listening. God bless.